Pablo Escobar, a name synonymous with cocaine, wealth, and terror. Born in 1949, he grew up in the slums of Medellin, Colombia. Life was tough. Poverty surrounded him. Escobar craved power and wealth. He took to the streets, a young man with big ambitions. He started small, petty theft, selling contraband cigarettes. He was ambitious and ruthless, always seeking more. He saw an opportunity in the burgeoning drug trade. Cocaine, a new and profitable drug, offered a path to riches. Escobar began smuggling cocaine paste from Bolivia and Peru. He refined it in makeshift labs hidden in Medellin slums. His product, high quality and cheap, flooded the eager U.S. market. Money and power flowed. Escobar was becoming a force to be reckoned with. Escobar's ambition was limitless. He united other traffickers, forming the infamous Medellin Cartel. They controlled every step of the cocaine trade, from production in the jungles to smuggling routes by air and sea. The money was staggering. Billions of dollars poured in, making Escobar one of the world's richest men. He built a lavish estate, Hacienda Napoles, complete with a zoo and an airstrip. He was living a life of unimaginable luxury, fueled by cocaine. But this wealth came at a terrible cost. Escobar's ruthlessness knew no bounds. He waged war on anyone who threatened his empire. Judges, journalists, politicians, anyone who stood in his way faced his wrath. Thousands died in the violence. Colombia caught in the crossfire. Escobar's reign of terror gripped Colombia. He operated with chilling efficiency, using a simple motto: plata o plomo, silver or lead. Accept a bribe or face a bullet. Fear became his most potent weapon. He cultivated a Robin Hood image, building schools and hospitals in Medellin's slums. To the poor, he was a benefactor, a symbol of hope against a corrupt system. But behind this facade was a ruthless killer, responsible for countless deaths. The Colombian government, under pressure from the U.S., finally moved against him. A bloody war erupted. Escobar, a master of strategy and brutality, fought back with terrifying force. Car bombs exploded in city streets. Politicians and their families were targeted. Colombia was on the brink. Hunting Escobar, the beginning of the end. The manhunt for Escobar was relentless. Colombian and U.S. forces, aided by rival cartels, closed in. His empire, built on violence and cocaine, began to crumble. He was constantly on the run, hiding in safe houses, always one step ahead. The violence escalated, claiming innocent lives. Escobar, once seemingly untouchable, was now a hunted man. His family, caught in the crossfire, became his weakness. He craved to see his wife and children, risking everything for a glimpse of them. Finally, on December 2, 1993, Escobar's reign ended. Tracked down in a Medellin neighborhood, he was cornered on a rooftop. A shootout erupted, and Escobar lay dead. The official story: he died by a police bullet. But rumors persist, whispering of suicide, a final act of defiance. Death of a Kingpin. Legend and legacy. Pablo Escobar's death marked the end of an era. Colombia breathed a collective sigh of relief. The reign of terror was over, but the scars of his violence ran deep. Thousands dead, a nation traumatized. The cocaine trade, though wounded, continued. Escobar's legacy remains complex. A ruthless killer, a loving father, a folk hero to some. He was a product of his environment, shaped by poverty and ambition. His story, a cautionary tale of the seductive power of wealth and the devastating consequences of violence. Even in death, Pablo Escobar continues to fascinate. His life, a stark reminder of the human capacity for both good and evil, continues to inspire books, films, and debates. He remains a legend, a cautionary tale, and a symbol of a dark chapter in